one thing only, whether it's personal injury or workers' compensation, and we never charge by the hour. So if you win big, we win big. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
Irresistibly smooth chocolate to put the world on pause. Lindor, made to melt you by the Lindt Master Chocolatier.
You're so funny, I love it, and what you know to me, there must be something in your eyes.
Bring on the blooms. Grab Kleenex.
Every day, KTLA 5 reports to you, to all of Southern California. We are LA's very own.
Right now at 5, the suspect behind that terrifying tackle of Dave Chappelle on stage faces a judge today on a slew of charges. Why he could actually sue the comic. Rallies to make our state a sanctuary for reproductive rights if Roe v. Wade is overturned. Why the U.S. Senate is scheduling a vote. And a break in the case of that corrections officer who broke out and vanished with a dangerous inmate. What detectives have discovered.
He's going to get one good swift kick in the butt.
The search is on for the suspect. Police say pepper sprayed several women when they refused his explicit advances. Why he's wanted for a hate crime. The news at 5 starts right now.
I think we're going to do one of these to everybody. We do this kind of like...
We share energy.
Bump.
We share energy. So that's what we're doing right now, sharing it with you guys.
Sharing with you guys on this Friday. We made it. This is the KTLA 5 News at 5. I'm Cher Calvin.
And I'm Paige Rivera. Thank you for joining us. We know Mother's Day is coming up. A lot of people are excited about that, what you're going to do for your mom. So we want to hear from you. So throughout the show, we're going to have some Mother's Day things in there.
And tips. And also, of course, the Flower Mart is going to be very busy this weekend. So we'll have a story in that as well.
Let's get to our top story. The man accused of attacking comedian Dave Chappelle at the Hollywood Bowl pleaded not guilty to the misdemeanor charges against him.
Now, this comes amid criticism that the 23-year-old Isaiah Lee should be facing more serious charges. KTLA's Lauren Lister joins us live from downtown LA with more on what happened in court today. Lauren.
Yeah, Cher and Pedro, inmate records show that the suspect is still in custody on $30,000 bail. The judge says if he gets out, he is ordered to stay 100 yards away from Dave Chappelle, the comedian's shows, and the Hollywood Bowl. And this newly obtained document from the DA's office helps to explain why the suspect doesn't face felony charges. Appearing in court today, the man accused of attacking Dave Chappelle on stage at the Hollywood Bowl, responding to misdemeanor charges including battery and possession of a weapon with intent to assault.
The not guilty plea is entered.
The suspect, 23-year-old Isaiah Lee, seen with his arm in a sling. His lawyer saying it was broken when he was detained by that crowd on stage Tuesday night. Confirmation coming a day after TMZ released this audio of Chappelle seeming to appreciate how his alleged assailant was hurt.
I felt good. My friends broke his arm.
Legal analysts say, believe it or not, Chappelle's camp could face a civil lawsuit over the suspect's injuries.
Video has been released of about 12 people stomping and beating Mr. Lee while he's on stage.
After the suspect was taken into custody, he was booked on felony assault with a deadly weapon, but he was only charged with misdemeanors. A newly obtained report from the district attorney's office helping to explain why.
As much as people may think that the incident was horrific, and it is horrific, a felony charge may not be the appropriate charge. For example, a weapon was not actually used in the crime.
While the suspect was accused of carrying this replica handgun with a 3-inch knife, prosecutors report slow-motion video of the incident reveals the suspect did not have the weapon in his hand when he tackled Chappelle. And when security later disarmed the suspect, the knife was in the retracted position. Also noting Chappelle wasn't injured. When it comes to the concealed weapon,
dangerous weapons are defined by the law, and this just did not fit that classification.
Well, Lauren, we are hearing that Dave Chappelle spoke about the attack at a secret show at the Comedy Store last night. What did he say?
Well, he revealed a possible motive. He says that after he was tackled, he asked to speak to the suspect and police let him. And he says the suspect told him that the attack was meant to bring attention to the suspect's grandmother's plight. He said she's from Brooklyn and has been forced out of her neighborhood because of gentrification. I should also note that this document from the DA says that that the suspect is an aspiring rapper and does in fact have a song called Dave Chappelle, but that the lyrics, the tone, the language, none of it indicates hatred or threats towards the comedian. Now, we did learn more about the suspect's struggles with homelessness and criminal record. I'll have that for you next hour. For now, I'll send it back to you.
Looking forward to it. Thank you, Lauren.
Turning now to developing news out of downtown L.A., where security cameras caught a burglar breaking through a front door of a restaurant. It happened early Monday morning at the D-Town Burger Bar.
The suspect shatters the glass door and then walks in and takes the register. The business owner tells us that the burglar got away with about $1,500. The LAPD says the break-in was one of at least 2 burglaries that happened on the same block